What is going on, guys? Judo Sloth here, and welcome back to the Clash of Clans How to Play Beginner's Guide. It has been forever since we did an episode on this series. We only did 3, in fact. How to start Clash of Clans, the Town Hall 3 Barch Strategy, and how to join a clan. But I have told you guys that I want to start bringing back my other accounts, bringing back more variety of content, so that is what we're going to do. And I love this series. We're going to bring it back, build this account right the way up. I haven't been on it for a while, guys. We are still at Town Hall 3. We have a Barch Strategy built up, and that is the best farming strategy at Town Hall 3. So we're going to teach you guys today exactly how to use it in order to bring in that loot. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel for all of my Clash of Clans videos. The previous 3 episodes from this series will be linked in the top right, but let's go ahead and show you my base. Let's collect our gold and elixir. That's exactly what we need to do. We already have our army built, ready to go. I still have my wizard. Remember, from the series, you're able to keep them and actually have a mass goblin army cooked up. But what we're going to do is actually cook up the Barch strategy. We will move on to the mass goblin strategy, but your Barch strategy is basically barbarians and archers. So you want to basically have around about a 50-50 split between them. So I'm actually going to take a few less barbarians here, more archers, and I'm going to show you exactly how to use it. So let's go ahead and find a base here so we can first attack all of these trash obstacles around the outside of the base. You do want to take down. You get free gems with that, and you're going to be able to get extra builders. That is exactly how you upgrade your buildings, your defenses here, and your mines in order to bring in gold and elixir. Let's go ahead and find a base. So what you want to do first is make sure you can find a base that has plenty of loot. You're only going to be able to bring in a certain amount based on your storages. You can actually see I have 49,000 of each. So this base here will actually cap me out full on amount. So you do want to try and upgrade your storages. How do you want to use the Barch strategy? It's simple, guys. Take out any splash damage first. Now that could be within the clan castle itself, or as you can see here, the mortar. So you want to distract the buildings with the barbarians because they're heavy hitters, and then use the archers in order to surround it. And basically you're taking out the defenses first. So on this one, it's quite easy that the defenses are pinned on the outside of the base like this. Look, it means that we can take them down first, and once they go down, using the barbarians, putting them in first, they have more health than the archers. The archers are at a bit of a range here, so you can see exactly what's happening. The barbarians are hitting onto the cannon, and then the archers shoot over the top of them. The barbarians have more health, so they can indeed take that down. If you're being super efficient, you don't have to use all of your army. You can indeed save onto a few of them, because once they're put on the map, you do not get them troops back. They are gone forever. But you will have to be careful. You'll get to know how many troops you need to put down in order to take out set buildings. You can see in the mines here that at the side of it, they're kind of overflowing with gold. You actually get more from the mines than you do from the storages. It differs on Town Hall level, but approximately it is 50% of someone's loot you can take out of their gold or elixir mines, and only 20% out of their storages. It does differ. It differs on Town Hall levels. I'm not going to go all complex on you guys, but just know you get more out of the mines and the pumps than you do the storages. So you can see we have maxed gold and elixir for this one. A brilliant raid. That is how you do the Barch strategy. In a nutshell, it gets more difficult than that. The defenses were on the outside for that one. So what we need to do is make sure we have our troops cooking up. Remember, we had them cooking in the background, but we can indeed delete off some barbarians here because we already have plenty of them. Actually, we need a few more. I tell a lie. So there we go. That's going to work out approximately correct. Then you can indeed get the others going as well. Once you do indeed join leagues, that is once you get to 400 trophies, you're going to then get an extra bonus for winning an attack. So I'll get there pretty soon. In terms of spending this elixir, the golden elixir, you really want to upgrade your storages first. That means you can hold more. Right now I'm capped off all of the loot that I got extra there, I couldn't use. So actually, my elixir storages are probably what I want to upgrade first. I have 2 builders, so why don't we upgrade one of them? We could indeed... no, we can't. We can't upgrade the other one. It's level 6 already. But the gold storage, because we've only just unlocked them getting to Town Hall 3, we can indeed get them up. So your highest priority needs to be that. We talked last time, and we're going to do a separate episode on this. The laboratory. What is it? How do you upgrade your troops? Which ones should you upgrade? That's probably going to be the next episode in this series. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to wait until we do indeed have the Barch attack strategy built up. We only have 6 minutes left, and then we'll come back in order to do another attack. Alright guys, we are back. We have our army built up, and I'm not really going to get much loot from this attack because, again, my gold and elixir storages are pretty much maxed at this point. But for the purpose of the video, in order to teach you the Barch strategy, let's go out and find some more attacks. I probably shouldn't have collected the gold and elixir from out of there, to be honest, but this video is all about teaching you the Barch strategy. Let's try and find a little bit more of a complex base. Now, you don't always have to get the 3 stars, guys. As you get more into the game, as you get into wars and things like that, the 3 stars is obviously what you want to get, but it's not the main thing in terms of farming. Sometimes you can actually just get the loot and get out of there. You don't have to always get all of the base down. It's always good to try and take the town hall, because the town hall acts as a storage, so that will at least give you 1 star. I probably should have attacked that base. It was a better example. Once we found a stronger base here where I can probably, yeah, let's go for this one, guys. It's a little bit more tricky to get to, but let's try and break it down. So you can see how the defenses are in the inside of the base. They're more tricky to get to. I am going to try here first. I don't think I'm going to be able to, but I'm going to try and snipe off these buildings with an archer. Am I out of the way of the mortar? I am not. I'm not. Now, that is going to be difficult to get to. Potentially, I could push in from the other side and forget about the mortar, but I think we'll try and take that down, guys. So let's bring in a couple of barbarians to tank, along with the archers to come in behind. Again, that's the main thing here. More barbarians are needed in order to protect the archers. Now, you want to basically sprinkle the barbarians in as the archers are going to get targeted. So when the barbarians are about to go down, you sprinkle more in. You can see how the barbarians are taking the fire from these cannons at the moment. I'm out of barbarians. Let's try and get some archers onto the cannons, and then they should be able to move through. I'd ideally like to get some onto that archer tower as well, because it's tanked by the barbarians. You will see that now the barbarians are starting to go down. The archers go down relatively quickly to the cannons. Can we get that one down there? Again, the barbarians are tanking quite nicely. We have at least taken down 70% of the base. It looks like we're probably going to have enough to power through to the back of this archer tower, because again, you can see how it takes 4 hits there, 5 indeed, to take out a barbarian, and it was only taking 1 or 2 to take down an archer. So again, the barbarians need to be the main focus. They're going to absorb the fire. They are your tank. Then the archers have longer range. They can stand behind and shoot over the top. Notice how I have a lot of archers left because they stood back. They're going to be the last ones that get hit, and amazingly, not a brilliant attack, but it does demonstrate there's a bomb for you. That is why you have the barbarians in first, but it does demonstrate the strategy. We got the 3 stars amazingly, and we also got a star bonus, which is added to our treasury here within the clan castle. So I can't collect that at the minute because my storages are full. So what I'm going to have to do, I only have 2 builders. You can get up to 5 of them. You can either purchase them with gems or by removing the different obstacles here. Some of them are limited edition. You will get to know that through the game, and completing various challenges. So if we have a look on my challenges here, connect to game center, that's an old achievement actually. But yeah, you can get certain gems from collecting challenges as well. So we could actually go ahead now. Look, we have 500 gems here. We could go ahead and purchase another builder. Now, that is exactly what I would recommend you do. Do not spend the gems on anything else other than the builders when you're first starting out. Once you have more builders, you can upgrade your base faster. So I'm not actually going to use this one for the moment unless I can upgrade one of these mines, which I think I have them all at level 6. We could upgrade the elixir collector there. So let's get that one upgrading. And again, we'll come back and do one final attack for you when we have the Barch strategy cooked up. That is going to wrap it up for this video. I think once we've got everything maxed, we'll maybe look at a bit of a war base, but it's really not going to matter. We'll just power on through to Town Hall level 4. Let's see you in a second, guys. Alright guys, we are back. You might be thinking, this guy has a different t-shirt on. Well, I came back, I had done the other attack, I went to edit the video and put it together and it wasn't there. It was gone, vanished. So we're going to have to do another one, guys. We have the Barch strategy ready. And what I think we're going to do is, for the next episode, show you guys the mass goblin attack strategy, how you would probably want to use that, the types of bases to look for, and focus on the laboratory as well. What exactly is it? What do you want to prioritize? But let's get into this final attack using the Barch strategy. Here we go, guys. Let's try and find a more difficult base so that we can explain this strategy to you, but hopefully you've got the idea of it from this episode. There's two troops, Barbarian and Archer. Barbarian is a melee troop. He's going to go right up to the defense and he has a lot more health. So you put him in first to distract the defenses and you keep sprinkling them in to keep the defenses away from the archers. Let's have a look at this base. I mean, we're capped out on Gold and Elixir, so we're not going to get anything, but it's a little bit trickier to get to the mortar and the defenses, so let's have a look at this one, teach you how to do it. So again, there is a clan castle. Let's see whether he has any troops. He has a couple of giants in this one, so you probably want to take that away and take the giants out where there's no defenses going to shoot at you. So let's put a couple of archers in, few barbarians. Again, giants are very slow, so we'll just put these barbarians very gently in. Put a few more archers in order to get them down a little bit quicker if we can, and let's continue to put the barbarians in. So the same principle essentially, guys, and we're going to get them giants down and out of the fight before we even start. They're just about to go down there now. Down they go. Let's put the barbarians in to distract this cannon and this one and get the archers surrounding. Now, you probably want to come in from the mortar side if you can, but it all depends on what you're going for. You don't have to get 100% of the base. Let's make sure that we get these gold mines at the bottom here. The archers should be good to take out the cannon at the top. Let's put a couple of other barbarians in because the defenses were starting to shoot at the archers. And again, you want to just keep the barbarians sprinkling in. See how I missed that cannon at the top there? The archers did indeed get targeted. So it's pretty simple. Barbarians in to protect from the defenses and try and keep sprinkling them in. Don't put too many in. You can see how the mortar is actually shooting multiple of them at this point. That is why you want to target that first. Look at how many archers went down to that mortar. So it is very, very deadly on that splash damage. You'd like to target that first, but it depends on the base. If there are CC troops, you can get them out of the way. I could have indeed pulled them down here and used the archers afterwards to get onto the mortar, but it just depends what you're after. You don't have to 100% the base as long as you get the loot. That's going to wrap it up for this one. Any other questions throughout this series? This is a beginner series. I'm going to take you from the start of the game right the way through. Any questions you have, please feel free to drop them in the comments, and into the next videos I will be sure to answer them questions. Do not worry about it. I will certainly try my best to answer them for you. And as you can see, we've got pretty much all of the loot that we needed from this base. Any questions you have about Barch, drop them in the comments. We will expand on this as we move through. You can integrate wall breakers, maybe even wizards when you unlock them, goblins as well. You can really do what you want with it, but for simplicity, that is the Barbarian and Archer strategy. That's going to wrap it up for this video. I've been your host, Judo Sloth, and until next time, peace out.